Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make caramelized garlic. It's incredibly easy and simple. I promise you guys, even by the end of the day, you're gonna wanna make it at home. So, garlic. You're keeping, these are the ends, these are the tips. What you're doing, super easy and not complex at all. You're cutting up the tops of the garlic. You're gonna put it on aluminum foil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, double layered oven. I'm gonna show you. Watch how fast this is. So you're just gonna cut the tips, right? Take out any extra skin. That's never a good thing. You could also keep the onion tips that you cut off for infusing. Or you could take the time, you could take it out of the skin, and you could also use it for recipes. Waste is never really a good thing. So, I'm almost done the first step. It's a little bit messy, but I mean, sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty a little bit. So what's important is that all the bulbs are released. That's about the only important thing, actually, in this step. And if you ever make a mistake, hypothetically, just for the sake of this video, see like there's one here that's like not released. So what you do, you just cut it a little bit. See, it's released now. So, first step's done. I'm not gonna reuse the garlic because I have so much garlic, you don't even wanna know. All I do is prepare garlic these days. So, cutting board's mostly clear. I grab a sheet of aluminum foil. I'm then placing the garlic as so, face up. I'm grabbing the littlest bit of salt. But you can go liberal with it as well. It's not there's no golden rules about this. You're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. Or it could be any oil, but I use olive oil. You don't want to put a crazy amount, but if you put too much, it's gonna make a mess. That's the only reason why I say don't put a crazy amount. That's it. You're done. You could even add the thyme if you want and stuff, but it doesn't have so much of an effect. So what you're doing, you're folding this side. You're making basically a pouch. You're folding this side. And you want to be light here because you don't want to make any holes. It's not the worst case scenario if you make a hole, okay? But don't worry about it. Okay, good. See, this part is the exposed part. It's on top. So what we're going to do, another sheet of aluminum foil on top. I'm pressing it down very lightly, and I'm going to turn it over. And I'm doing the same steps. Folding it, folding it, folding it. Guys, we're done. That's it. First step one. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this bad boy. You're going to put it in the oven at between 350 and 400. Really depends. Lower temps equals longer time. I put it at about 400 degrees for about an hour, 15, an hour and a half. So because I wanted to expedite the video, and I don't do any video editing, I already did a batch. Hot, hopefully ready to go. I'm gonna pop it out of the oven and we're gonna do this together. So what you need now, a bowl, spatula, and what I do, because I don't wanna make a mess, I use a plastic bag and I put it over my hands with a glove. Now, these things are very hot. I don't want anyone to get hurt. So just keep in mind, it's brutally hot. So, I'm gonna grab one of these gloves. Ideally, two would be best, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm grabbing it with one hand, right? Be very mindful. It could also, depending on how much oil we put, it could leak. And we don't want any leakage. So, this is gonna be very hot. I already told you this. So what you're doing, you're being very careful also because steam. The steam could burn your face and your hands. So be careful. You're slowly removing the top layer like this. Very slowly. Out. You're going in, out technique. You're not going inside, you're going out. So pulling it out like this. Now remember, this is the bottom, the top. So what you're doing, you could flip it like this. Keep in mind it's hot. My hands are tempered. See, there's a little bit of Wait, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is very hot. There's a little bit of oil. See what I did for you guys? I burned my hands. So there's a little bit of oil here. So you know it's going to be kind of gushing out. Be very, very careful. At this point, you could use the gloves with the Ziploc. I'm a madman, so I'm going to go with my hands. But you're very slowly taking this out. Like so. Oh, it's hot. Woo! Ah, ready to go. Ready to go, guys. The oil also stops it from sticking to the aluminum. That was insanely hot. So, this is what it looks like. Pretty sexy, right? So, the name of the game. You're grabbing a glove or something that will protect you. You are then grabbing this. This will protect your glove from a mess. And the whole goal here, yeah, you shouldn't be doing this, but I'm grabbing it like this. Okay, this is the top part. You're squeezing from the other side this direction. So you're pushing everything this way. So you can also use your other hand as well if you want. Keep in mind, it's very hot. And basically this is what you get. The more you cook it, the more caramelized it'll get, the stronger it'll get. If I would have cooked it longer, it would have been way darker than this. Just be very mindful not to burn yourself. And that's the only thing I care about, guys, is your safety. So, don't worry about you not getting every single piece. That's why you have a spatula. You grab your spatula, and you do this. Now, another step you could do after this process, you could either go with a fork and basically mix it up, or you could put it into some kind of strainer and you push down on the strainer and it makes it very, very fine, and you're not going to get any kind of chunks at all. I'm going to do the fourth way because I like chunks of garlic. But in the hotel, for example, because we process so much, we pass it through something called a China cap, which is basically like a very, very big refined kind of strainer. And you push against the strainer. That way it traps all the bigger chunks and all the little pieces go through. So, 1 pack of garlic, sounds like 5 heads, equaled this. Now, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's a fair amount. So, use it liberally, but use it. It's awesome. So, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to press. Press, push, press, push. And because I think I did a pretty good job, there's actually not that many chunks. Push it around a little bit. Bam. The strainer would remove pieces like this. It's going to be a little bit harder for me to actually break that up, but for all intents and purposes, I'm using it like this. So basically, this is what you get. Run angle. Nope. Oh wait, that's the angle. That's what you're gonna get. So that concludes the video. Now you guys know how to make caramelized garlic. You can make mayos. You can put it everywhere. I even put it in an egg recipe that I did earlier. So it's very versatile. I'm gonna show you in another video actually how to make garlic mayo, like the ones that they use for shish taouk, for example. So have a great day, guys. If you like this video, like at the bottom and subscribe for more content. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.